Here is a Vespoli 8 for Whitemarsh. Just came in, and somehow or another a few of the ribs are broken. So this boat is missing one seat and one pair of foot stretchers, actually, for the bow seat. Came in that way. Now here we are at 4 seat, and looks like the inner hull is cracked there, so we'll check that out. And then the other thing I was going to tell you guys is that you should really check your foot stretchers to make sure that they're in correctly, because several of these foot stretchers are off skew, and that leads to back problems. So it's always good to check that. So there's a little hunk missing out of here, and the bow ball's missing. And it looks like it's had some spot repair done up here by the number clip there. Now looking on the starboard side here of the bow seat, you can see the crack in the inner hull here. And it's even down near the seat deck, and it's definitely broken. You can see how it extends all the way almost to the notch channels. So I'm really not sure how many of these are broken, but when we look on the other side, that's going to help too. It looks like there's been some work done on the seat deck, the stern deck here in front of the access port. So now here is the hull side of the Vespoli 8 for Whitemarsh, and the bow's had some work done on it before. Looks a little ratty. As you come down the hull here, just next to the paint, there's a couple small little dents where the paint is cracked, and I'm not sure if it's going to show up in the video or not, but it's probably just in the paint and the plastic. And here we are on the starboard side here, and this is where that big crack on the inside was. So you can see that the gunnel protector is pushed way into the boat. That's definitely broke. And then, although there's lots of little touch up on this boat, it doesn't seem to have too many issues. Now, one thing I did notice, and I think I pointed this out to Joe, right here at the coxswain seat, where the coxswain's feet are, the paint is all cracked here, actually on both sides, and it's either because it was fixed or just from the coxswain's like standing up in there, because there's no core there, so the boat flexes so the paint takes the hit. However, this rudder definitely did take a big hit, maybe more than once. I mean, you can see the top of it is either ground off or sheared off. And then there's lots of spider cracks here in the paint. So I did move the rudder around, and it doesn't really flow too easily. That little line there you can see next to the rudder here is actually where the rudder got pushed in to the hull when it took the hit. And you had the same kind of spider cracks here. So more than likely the rudder stem is probably bent, and that's an involved replacement to say the least. And then again here are some more of those spider cracks in the paint. Now after this, when we get ready to work on it, we'll give this guy a bath. And then here is the, I believe, 3-seat. And you can see the hull is cracked. However, I don't know if the knee broke or not, but we'll know that when we flip it over and look at it again closer. This is our preliminary video. And then there's some issues with the paint here. You can't even see it. So I don't know if that's from a repair or what.